On the evening of June 11, 2021, in the village of Omsk region, everything seemed ordinary. 15-year-old Dasha Karasyova was helping her mother prepare dinner, eagerly awaiting her stepfather's return from work, and making plans for tomorrow's graduation, marking the end of 9th grade. No one could have guessed that soon the peaceful environment would be replaced by a nightmare. When Semyon Karasyov returned home, he suddenly carried out a brutal massacre of his loved ones. For no apparent reason, the man attacked his wife Irina with a knife. Fortunately, the woman managed to break free and run to a neighbor. Frightened to death, Dasha tried to flee in the direction of the vegetable garden. But her stepfather caught up with her and stabbed her to death. As reported by local media, the 3 younger children who were outside at the time were able to escape the tragedy. The next day, Dasha was to shine at her graduation party. Her family and friends spoke of her as the perfect child. She was a diligent student and dreamed of devoting her life to pedagogy. After the tragedy, many wondered what could push Semyon to such a terrible act. Surrounding people unanimously asserted that he was a benevolent, sympathetic person, did not drink alcohol. No one had ever heard a bad word from him. He was characterized as a caring family man and loving father. For many acquaintances, it was a revelation that Dasha was not his own daughter. He brought her up from the age of 3, and the girl called him daddy. However, as it turned out, only a few people knew about the other, darker side of Karasyov's character. Dasha's classmate said that her stepfather had beaten the girl throughout her life. Starting from early childhood, friends found out about it by chance, when they noticed on Dasha's body bruises and abrasions, which she tried to hide under clothes. According to the friend, for the girl, the beatings became something habitual, and she was reluctant to talk about what was happening. The classmate recalled how Dasha would wave away and say, "It's daddy. We discussed it with her more than once, but she asked us not to tell anyone. She said, if the guardianship office finds out, he'll destroy me." No one from the outside knew, because her stepdad smiled at everyone. He, however, with strangers tried to seem a friendly and helpful man. He was always buying cakes for the children, and what was in the family, no one was interested. But worst of all, his own mother knew and did nothing about it. "This is what I cannot understand," continued the story of a classmate killed. "One day I couldn't stand it. I told everything to my mother. While I was talking, she and I sat crying. I felt so sorry for Dasha. I really wanted to help her. We began to think how to do it so as not to harm her. Mom turned for help to our children's doctor, Natalia Ivanovna, as if it was not Dasha who complained. She saw the bruises herself during the examination. She talked to Aunt Ira. Her stepfather came in the evening and asked, 'Did you snitch?' Dasha got scared. She started to justify that she hadn't said anything to anyone. But all the beating stopped for a few months. We were thinking, well, thank God. Her stepfather suddenly bought her a cell phone, bragged to everyone about how generous he was, and for the first time he started calling her daughter. He'd never called her anything before. Dasha, as people who knew her remember, was full of positivity and dreamed of becoming a teacher. She made plans for the future, trying to break out of the routine, which, as it turned out, hid a hard truth behind it. The interviewee recalled that the girl's mother worked together with Semyon Karasyov. Her parent later admitted that she would never have believed that Karasyov was capable of harming a child if she had not seen with her own eyes the terrible bruises on Dasha's body. As it turned out later, Karasyov was undergoing treatment for alcohol addiction and was coded. Shortly before the tragic events, the farmer he worked for paid him his salary. According to Dasha's classmate, they were apparently celebrating someone's birthday, and Karasyov lost his temper, drinking alcohol somewhere in the fields for several days. When he returned home, he was sober but extremely irritated. Dasha was watering the plants in the vegetable garden. The stepfather began to pick on her and on his wife. According to one version, the daughter tried to protect her mother, which caused Karasyov a fit of rage, and he grabbed a knife. Dasha did not have time to run away. Friends and acquaintances of the girl say that Karasyov was constantly dissatisfied with Dasha, making remarks on everything from how she cooks food to how she washes dishes. Once he even gave one of Dasha's acquaintances a ride home and complained about her the whole way, calling his stepdaughter lazy. However, as noted by others, in fact, it was on Dasha kept the whole house, because the girl's mother practically did not do household chores. Dasha, in fact, was like a Cinderella taking care of everyone. At the same time, the external schoolgirl always remained cheerful and active. She was loved by everyone. She had many friends and acquaintances in the Tavricheski district, including among volleyball players. No one even suspected about what was going on in her life, as she kept everything to herself. After the tragedy, Dasha's mother survived. According to the words of a friend, Dasha planned after the 9th grade to enter a teacher's college and leave home. She dreamed of living in Omsk together with her best friend, Katya. Dasha said that she wanted to take a break from the constant housework and did not plan to return home even for vacations, going to live with Katya's parents. Instead of a graduation ball, Dasha's friends and relatives gathered at her funeral. The girl did not live to realize her plans just a little bit. On her last day, June 11, she was going to her best friend's birthday party, but she never got there. In the morning, she went to Katya's house and gave her a pendant consisting of 2 halves symbolizing their strong friendship. Dasha said she had prepared another gift that she would bring in the evening, but she didn't have time. One of Dasha's friends was in Moscow when she heard about what had happened, and when she read the news of Dasha's death, she cried for a long time. She returned home in time to say goodbye to her. It was especially hard for Katya, and she was unable to attend the funeral. In December 2021, the investigation of the case was completed. Forensic psychiatric examination showed that at the time of the crime, Karasyov was insane. It turned out that he was twice treated for alcoholism and was coded. But a week before the murder, he started drinking again, which led to a mental disorder against the background of alcohol abuse. As a result, he was given compulsory treatment. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories. Leave your comments and share your thoughts. Bye.